Hello there and welcome to another trip report of mine. This is my flight on SpiceJet going back home to Kochi after flying the inaugural AirAsia India flight. The Bangalore-Kochi sector is just a quick 1 hour covering around 650 or so kilometers. I got a bus to the airport which is very convenient and fast. I went to check in straight away and the lines are empty because there's just one flight at this time, that is my flight. The plane for SG246 isn't actually here yet, and this is because it is scheduled to come in from Pune before going out to Kochi. But as I later came to know, it would come in 40 minutes late, but I didn't really mind because I had plenty of time back at home and I would quite honestly appreciate the sunset arrival that I got as a result. While it may look tight, the legroom on the SpiceJet 737 is brilliant, much more than normal LCC.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're closing doors for departure, requesting all ground persons to detrain, cabin crew to close and arm your doors, cross-check and report. We wish you have a pleasant flight with us, and if there's anything we can do to make your flight more comfortable, please do not hesitate to contact the cabin crew. Thank you. Gentlemen, there's a life vest that's kept in the pouch of your seat in case of water evacuation. Put from the pouch. Ladies and gentlemen, as a reminder, kindly keep your seatbelts fastened, the seatbelts upright and your window shades open. Cabin crew to your seats for takeoff. Thank you.
SpiceJet do have a slightly interesting in-flight magazine, but the flight is just too short, about 30 to 40 minutes to do some proper reading, therefore I just looked out the window for most of the time. That there was an announcement about the buy on board service, but nothing really happened and the crew stayed in the gallery for the whole flight, but I wasn't really hungry anyway.
अब से कुछ ही समय बाद हम कोची में उतरेंगे। विमान के उतरने की तैयारी के लिए कृपया कैबिन के सामान को ऊपर बने लॉक रख दें या सामने वाले कुर्सी के नीचे रख दें। अपनी कुर्सी सीधी कर लें, टेबल बंद कर लें, कुर्सी की बेड़ी बांध दें और विंडो शेड्स खुले रखें।
time for the conclusion. As I said before, the seat was very good, great legroom, much more than what would you expect from a LCC. I had no complaints at all, therefore I'd give that a 9 out of 10. Now the crew, they didn't really make an appearance throughout the flight, and I didn't really get a greeting either, therefore it's my opinion, but a 3. I paid around 2000 rupees for this ticket, which is around double of what I paid for the onward AirAsia flight, but still that's very cheap, so I'd give that an 8 out of 10. So this SpiceJet flight gets a combined total of
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Kochi. You may now use your mobile phone. The outside temperature is 23 degrees Celsius. We request you to please remain seated with your